Hi everybody. So welcome back to my channel. I have been really busy creating some handmade flowers. First off, can I just send a big massive apology to Shilpa? She knows how sorry I am, and to all the other ladies. I wanted to do Shilpa's challenge, and I'll put, even though it's closed, I will put it in the description box below, her link to her channel, because she makes the most amazing inspiration creations I've ever witnessed and ever seen. I find her so inspiring, and I love the way Shilpa layers her laces to create something so beautiful. So the idea of this challenge was to make some handmade flowers. Shilpa didn't want them any bigger than 3 inches, which I've quite found hard to do, funny enough, because I wanted to do Shilpa quite thick, chunky flowers. So I tried my very best. Some of them is just over 3 inches. I hope you forgive me, Shilpa, but the other ones are not. They're quite small for you to use in your projects. So yeah, it was a handmade flower challenge, and like I say, she basically, we made the flowers. She did it. She started the challenge in November, so you had all Christmas and all after Christmas to send your flowers in. But with everything going on here, I haven't had a chance to do the challenges that I wanted, and Shilpa being one of them. The other lady that I said I'd do for, and I never did, and I feel so bad, and I'd love to send you something out, was Sophie's Shabby. Oh, Sophie's Shabby. You're probably shouting at the screen. Oh, I can't think. Sophie Shabby's Corner, I think it's called that. I'll put her link in the description box below as well. Sophie makes the amazing creations too, and she had a challenge going on just before Christmas, her first ever challenge, and it was to make some it was to make some Christmas decorations so she could hang them on her tree. And I so had all intentions in the world of joining it and joining in and doing, and I just had about enough time to do the swap. So I do apologize, Sophie, but I'd still like to send you something out. So this week I've decided, because I'm trying to catch up with everything, I'm going to make you a little something. It's not going to be a Christmas decoration, obviously, because your challenge is now over, and like I say, my apologies for not doing it like I said I would. But let me send you something out as an apology, so I do apologize. So yeah. So Shilpa's challenge was to make some handmade flowers. Now, she released the winner at the beginning of this, well, about 2 days ago, I think. A day ago, 2 days ago. And she did put my name in the hat, but of course she didn't have my flowers to hand. I've still got them. They're being posted today. So let me show you them. So first of all, I don't usually show the cards that I send out with the goodies that I send, because I just think it's that surprise, nice element to it. But I've made a different style card, and I thought it would be really hard to explain in words on how to make it stand up. So this is the card. I'm not going to read you the message so Shilpa can have that surprise. And basically it lays flat like this, or it can lay flat like so. Right, that's probably how I'll put it in. So when Shilpa gets it, if you bring the top up and over, so this now bit is on your table. There's a little lip here, and where I've put the dark ink there's a little slit. So if you put the little lip in the slit, it now stands like so, like a dimensional card. That's how it stands up. And that's the front of it. I've used my dies, my tattered lace dies, to do this. So these are tattered lace dies I've used. These dies are my favourite ones. And they're not tattered lace. I actually bought them from Wish, and I had six or five dies in one pack. And I've used one die to make this card. I think I'll have to come back and show you all how I've done that. So that's what I've done there. I might have to stick this down because it is peeling and I don't want it to break, because the tattered lace dies are quite thin, but they're really fragile and gorgeous, so that's why I wanted to use them. And then I've gone over with, what's it called? I've just added it in my hand. Mine's gone blank today. Diamond dust. So I've gone over it with diamond dust, and then I've put some flat back pearls. Now I bought a pack of these. I always keep it in this little box that Esme gave me, because if I don't, they're going to go missing. And they literally had a pack, and there's tons of them. Now I like adding these to my books or my cards because they're flat back, and I added that with some, I've added everything down with some tattered lace glue. I'm going to get some more of this glue because it's absolutely, I'm adoring it at the moment. Nothing's hot glued down, nothing at all. So flat back, and then this here is graphic 45. Now I bought a it was a sheet, and it had all different graphic 45, like, what would you call them, tags maybe, all different ones, and I've used that one on this card. Now I know it was Shilpa's birthday just after Christmas, so happy birthday, Shilpa. But I decided not to go with a birthday card. I decided to go with a general card, because then that way, because with birthday cards I find that you can only have them for so long, because otherwise anybody that comes through the door, oh, happy birthday, no, it was my birthday about a month and a half ago. So I made a general card, and it says fashion fades but only style remains the same, and it just fitted with how I see Shilpa's creations, because I see them as this real nice vintage style, and it's true, because fashion fades in and out, but the actual style will remain always the same, and it just fitted to how I look at Shilpa's creation, so that's why I put it on there. But yeah, my darling, if you put the little lip goes in the slit here, and then it'll stand up for you, because otherwise if I didn't do that bottom, it wouldn't have stood up, and it would have looked a bit strange, so that's why I did. So I'm going to fold it like that. It's going to go in an envelope, and I am going to stick that down, otherwise it's going to keep popping up. Right, the next bit I've done are these flowers. Now I had these bags from Esme. I won a monthly giveaway on her shop page on Facebook, so as you just saw, untwisting, it'll come undone, and I won these pretty bags, and I wanted to put my flowers inside one of these bags. So let me show you the flowers. Now there's all different ones. Let me just grab, yeah, I've got all more. So there's all different ones. So the first one I did, now I didn't, some of them I've put centers in, some of them I haven't, because I thought, Shilpa, especially with my flowers, I like using the when people send me handmade flowers, I like using them in my project, but sometimes I'll sort of add like a feather in between the layers. Also, I've added something to their flowers, so that I don't know how to explain it, but I'll always add like a little something. It won't be massively change, but I'll always add a little something. So I made them this small for a purpose, because I thought you could add them in your projects. Now, let me tell you how wide this one is. This one is 1.5. Now I did this, the actual bulk of the flower is done using Shilpa's method of a ribbon, and it's the way you fold it and then you pull it and then you get this flower. Now I followed that method, Shilpa, to make this flower, and I've put a real nice pink applique in the center of it. These ones are my ribboned. I made this out of fabric, but it's the way you roll it and then you turn it, and as you turn it you keep rolling it. So these are the flowers that the ladies on my group love me making, so I've just put one of them in for you. This flower I followed Trisha, who's Trisha on YouTube? Oh my days, my apologies, my mind's gone completely blank. It'll come to me now. But Trisha did, I'll tell you what I'll do, because I could be here all day trying to figure out channels, and I do apologise for forgetting the channel. I'll pop Trisha's YouTube channel in the description. So I will pop Shilpa's, who's CraftAngelOnline. I will pop Trisha's, and I'll pop Sophie's, who's Sophie's Shabby Corner. I'll pop those three ladies' channels in the description box below. But I did follow Trisha, and if I can find the video, I'll put that as Trisha's video, because that's how I made that, and it was made by cutting circles and you fold it, and then it's a sewing method. So I made one of them following Trisha's tutorial, which I found really interesting, and I did it in an afternoon. So again, a real small ribbon rose. This is actually made out of some white satin that I had in my stash. Again, Shilpa, I followed your design. I haven't put a middle in this because I thought you'd like to do that. So I've done one with and one without. So yeah, I've put a little, tiny little doily on the back, but the main part of this is sewn. But I thought you'd like to put a middle in the flower. Then this one, I have put a middle in. This is actually done with some wide lace I had, and it's done on one of those, it's like a little gadget that I bought myself, and it's like a star, and it's the way you fold the ribbon through over each corner to create this flower. And the reason it's so bulky is because you're only supposed to do 2 layers, I think, 1 layer, and what I did 2 for the back, and then I did a smaller star and did the 1 layer on top, and that's why it's so full. And I have put a mole diamante in the center of that one. So that's the one I did for there. Now this bag, Shilpa, everybody gets confused in this bag. It opens like that, and the reason I'm going to put this in your parcel is because I thought you'd like, I've seen you alter books, and I've seen you make books, and I've seen you alter bags, and I've seen you alter many things, and I was just going through my stash to see what I could put my flowers in to send you, and this seemed the perfect thing, so I thought you'd like to alter it, and I'd love to see if you do decide to take that, to see if you do decide to alter it. I'd love to see what you would alter it as and what you do with it. So inside are 3 main flowers. So the first flower is done using that method. So but I followed Trisha doing this one, and I did it with her as she was going through the video. And then this flower, I when I had how to do it, I took 2 pieces of different colour satin and I cut 10 pink circles out, cut 10 white, and then I was alternating them as I was sewing them, and that's how I'm ending up with 2 different colours. And I know Trisha was showing us how to fill them out, how to do them in the first place. So I've done it like that, and that's how it's turned out. And I thought it was really gorgeous. The only thing I struggled with, and maybe it's just me, is because this is sewn, you've got like an edge all the way around. Now I'm like, how do you cover the edge? That's what I had trouble with. So I've put a doily on the back, but I don't know how to cover that sewing edge. So I was like, do I put this in? Do I not? Do I put this in? And I thought, no, it's too pretty not to put in. But I don't know how you would cover the edge. That's where I sort of got wrong. Unless you're supposed to, when she finished it, supposed to gather it up at the back. I'm not sure. But anyway, that went in with your flowers. Then this is one of the flowers I made on my live the other day on the group. So Shilpa will know what I mean when she sees this. So I'll let her explain that one. And then I made this quite a while ago, and I thought it would be perfect to put in with Shilpa's flowers because she wanted them browns and creams and pinks, and this was just perfect, so I've put that one in as well. So those are my flowers, Shilpa. I've had great fun making them and learning how to do different flowers. I think we can, well, at least I'll speak for myself. Sometimes I'll get, I found myself making the same thing over and over again, and it's not till you watch somebody doing something different, like I watched Trisha and I watched yourself, Shilpa, that I've made different flowers, and I was, wow, I can make different flowers now. So, you know, I was feeling quite satisfied with what I've picked up by the both of you, and I just wanted to say thank you to both of you ladies, because I've been hooked watching your videos, and like I say, I really do hope you love your flowers and you love your handmade card. So, and that is me for now, and I will love and leave you all. Stay tuned for more videos. There are more videos coming up, and I will catch up with you all very soon. Take care. Speak to you all then. Bye for now.